sad day. Usually I'm installing superchargers and fun stuff like that, but today I'm actually removing this Gen 4 2.9 liter supercharger off this 2017 F250. This is the same truck that I've been driving back and forth from North Carolina to Michigan, and I believe this project is coming to an end. And the good news is, once I remove the supercharger, I will try to make this same kit work on a 2020, 2021 F250. So we have a 2020 truck here that I'm gonna try to move this supercharger onto. But first step is to remove this kit completely. The difference is this is a 17 truck, and 17 through 19 the airbox is here and the battery is here. On the 2020 the Ford decided to switch the battery with the airbox, so the airbox is here. And I actually have a 2020 truck here, and as you can see that the battery is turned and it's here, and the airbox is right here. This here is a 2021 F250 with a bi-fuel setup. This is an Altic Eco system. It's a bi-fuel setup. It's got the, you can see better on the last video, there's a air duct and stuff you couldn't see, but here you can see the fuel rails. There's 4 different fuel rails, 2 injectors per fuel rail. And this is a natural gas prepped engine from Ford, so it comes with the extra ports on the intake. And what's weird is these ports are on different levels, and that is why we have 4 different fuel rails. We can't just have one long fuel rail like you would on the OEM, but that's what it looks like. And then there's a crossover hose here, crossover there, and a crossover here, and then this is the feed line, and this hose would go right there, right Russ?
Yep.
That's right. So let's get to work. This kit here actually was installed at Whipple Superchargers in Fresno, California about 2, maybe 3 years ago. And the reason why we're removing this and the program, I guess, is ending is just there's not a high demand on the F250s, and plus this truck is already older. The 2020 and up is a little bit different. I believe it comes with a different control system as well, so it'd be a different tune. So yeah, this program is ending, but if you're still interested in like a 17 through 19 kit, I believe you can still get it from Whipple. It just won't come with the tune, and it won't be like EPA certified. So that means that you would have to find your own tuner that can tune it. But you can, pretty sure you can definitely buy this kit like as a competition pack or something. So you'd have to get your own tune going. So if you are interested, check us out on our website. Link below. I'm sure some people are wondering why I'm in a shop and I always have like these mobile tools. Well, that's because I do a lot of traveling for work. I go up to Michigan quite a bit, and I like to use my own tools because I know where everything is, and I put everything back, and my drills are always charged and ready to go. Where here you have to look for a certain tool and go through other people's toolboxes, and I just don't like doing that. So I bring my own tools and I keep them organized somewhat. They're somewhat organized. So right now I'm draining the coolant, the primary coolant, which is for the engine, and then the supercharger has a secondary cooling system. Here is a reservoir, and then the lines go, and there's an extra heat exchanger or radiator behind this grill, and I got to remove everything out of here. And I know I brought all OEM parts from California when I picked up this truck, but I can't find them. They must have got misplaced or used on something else. And so now, as I take things apart, I'm gonna start taking notes to see what I need to order as far as OEM stuff. I'm pretty sure we have like a fuel rail. I found an intake from a 17 laying around. so I'll use that. But as far as like the air duct over here, I have some that I found, but it's off 11 through 16, so the air box was over there on those years and it got moved around. So as I go, I'm gonna take notes and see what I need. I know I need a belt for sure, fuel rail. I'm gonna try to locate one in the shop. I don't think I need any pulleys. I know the thermostat needs to be replaced back to stock. I would leave it, but if we're gonna be installing this kit on a different truck, I'm gonna need that thermostat. And actually, I could probably order one from Whipple, just that. I'll see what else I need. I might replace a few gaskets here and there as well. See, I'll have to order like a few vacuum hoses as well. Like this one here. Originally gets cut. So it gets cut like right here and then spliced into that. So I'll just have to order a new one of those. Unless I can find one upstairs somewhere, but yeah, there's not much to it. So this is a Gen 4, so it's not as big. Like the Gen 5 is like the huge cooler, just like my GT350 has. Alright, let's continue. No! It's nice when you hear it hit the ground. Oh wow, this thing's heavy, yo. This thing's probably heavier than the one in that Shelby. Get cut. I'm gonna leave that in. Do I want to what?
Can you come? Oh, what's up? How you guys doing? Welcome to the channel.
Hey, what's up?
Huh?
What's up?
Can you come look at the gap real quick on the bends?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I told him to double check his salary.
Do it, babe. Call for Breezio, dude. Tell him we're down for whatever. So that's what I got so far. Is I removed the intake and the blower and all of that. Removed some hoses. Removed the radiator in the front behind the grill. And turns out, I believe that the 2017 through 19 and 2020 and up, the intake manifolds are a little bit different. These are the parts I just removed. They are a little bit different. This is a 2020 intake that I have, the non-prepped, non-CNG prepped. This one here is a 2020 CNG prepped. As you can see, it's got the 8 ports up top. And this one here is a 2017, but it's been destroyed. So, and this is the difference. There's an extra actuator on the driver's side, and 2020 doesn't have it. They have it teed off underneath and different. It might work, but I'm not gonna chance it. She keeps appearing. So here's the full Whipple kit. This is a Gen 4 2.9 Supercharger kit. It was removed from a 2017 F250 6.2 V8. We're gonna box it up for now and then eventually install it on a 2020 or a 2021 truck. So right now I can reassemble the front end here, the grille and the headlight can go back on. As far as everything else goes, we either misplaced or threw away a bunch of OEM parts for this 2017 and had to place an order, so it's going to be a couple days before I get like a new intake and injectors and new spark plugs and stuff like that. Also, I'm going to replace the filter and reassemble everything in a couple days once the parts come in. Everything else up here I can reassemble. So let's get to work. Brand new intake 2017 6.2. Look how well that's packaged. That's nice. And this air tube. Nice. Okay, that goes throttle body to the filter right there. Also got a brand new air filter, vacuum hoses, 16 spark plugs, 8 injectors, and that's just something else. So let's get to work and get this thing running. The only thing that didn't come in is the heater core hoses, which that could be the last thing to install. I can pop those in anytime. It goes from here to the firewall, which is no big deal, but at least I can put the new spark plugs in, the intake, and everything else, and go from there. I gotta say though, the worst part about this whole install of this kit on the 6.2 is replacing the spark plugs. The 8 up here, they're not bad because you have the intake off and they're easy to get to, you know. But the ones over here on the bottom, there's 4 on each side and they're just a pain to get to. The driver's side is not bad. There's some access here, but the passenger side, there's just so much stuff. I think it would be easier if I removed like the splash shield or the wheel shield or whatever, but I am gonna attempt to not remove anything extra and just get to these plugs and just knock it out real quick. 16 spark plugs. All of them have been installed. The ones on the sides are kind of a pain to get to, especially on the passenger side, like I said earlier, but the rest of it is not bad. I mean, it's possible. I went from here, and then the last 2 I went from like the wheel well, so it's nothing crazy. But right now I'm gonna slap the intake in, make sure I connect all the connectors. There's a bunch of them here. There's a bunch of connectors. There's 2 plugs there, and 1, 2, 3 here. All of that needs to be plugged in the back of the intake. And I did get a brand new intake from the local dealer. They actually had to order it. They didn't have it in stock, but it's a fresh intake and I shouldn't have any problems. Let's do it. Oh man, I just realized something. I think I gotta remove this. Yeah, I gotta remove that alternator bracket. Wow, this thing is just doesn't want to fit. Oh yeah, okay. Wow, that's a tight squeeze. I gotta make sure I plug everything in though. Sucks when you get brand new parts and they come broken out of the box. They really need to package it better, but the nipple snapped off. That's over here in the box, so I had to order a replacement. But in the meantime, I have the original fuel rail back on here. I'm gonna get a fuel hose to connect that because I removed it to use on the next install of that Whipple kit there. And I've got the injectors, all brand new injectors, all hooked up. I'm about to drop the coils in, put the alternator back on, and put the belt on. And I should be close. I'm still missing a couple things. I did get the heater hose. Hoses came in today, so I'm gonna put those on. But at this point, I think I'm just missing that because it's broken. And that's about it. So let's get some work done.
Carvana just picked up the Connect.
I heard.
How'd you
hear everything. Looks like the customer's not happy with this truck because it's not running yet. Hey, hey, where are you going? Hi. So at this point I have everything plugged in except this air duct, which came in damaged. One of the nipple ends is broken off for this vacuum hose. So I got another one coming. It should be here tomorrow or so, but everything else is wrapped up. I got the belt on, alternator on, the heater core hoses are on. I've got the battery connected just so I can pull the tune out of it and then program it back to stock. And I gotta fill up the coolant, and that'll be it on this truck. I'm not sure what the next step for this truck will be. I believe it's getting sold, or it might be already sold, I'm not sure. But the Gen 4 Whipple Supercharger that was removed off of this truck, it will be going onto that beast over there. It's a 2020 6.2 V8. It currently has the bifuel, the Altec Eco system that is a bifuel natural gas, and I will be removing all of that, boxing up all the OEM parts, and then fitting that Gen 4 Whipple Supercharger on it. This truck is got a level kit on it. I think it's a 2.5 inch in the front just to level the truck out. It has the 20-inch wheels. We did have some mud tires on it, or all-terrain, and this truck is driven on the highway a lot, so we put some highway Michelin tires on it, which do great in the snow, mud, everything like that. This is a 21/60 natural gas tank that we had back here. This will be getting removed, and all of the natural gas system components will be getting removed. This truck has 9,500 miles on it. This was our test truck for natural gas side, but we are done with testing in it, so we will be having fun with it from now on. And it is a 4x4, which is good because the 2017 that I removed the kit from, it's just a 2-wheel drive, so it's hard to get traction. But this one, you can just throw it in 4x4 and have more fun with it. So stay tuned when I start installing this kit. It should be fun, so stay tuned and subscribe.